I was listening to the story about.
Why did it do that?
I was listening to the story about, it was a story of a family in Washington, and the little boy called the Bigfoot the Cowboy Man. And he had, apparently it had made an effort to steal this kid. And it hit me. My children were in that playpen behind me with nothing but a mosquito net over them. It could have crept up behind me and taken both of my children, and I wouldn't have known.
Father just got like a Mustang or something from Wyoming, okay? He had it out in the corral because he couldn't put it in the barn in the stalls with the other horses. It would kick and made all the other horses nervous. Had a Seminole Indian working the horse trying to break it every day. So they had it out in the corral. This skunk ape snuck up behind this horse and grabbed it on its hind quarters. This particular horse kicks out, jumps over the corral, runs into the pasture, to get away. At this point, the rancher's out there just blasted away with the 30-30. The skunk ape runs into the swamp.
I went up there one day after that, or 2 days after that. I went up there and sat in the silence up there, and I'm telling you, man, it was free. It was crazy. There was a crazy vibe up there still. I did what I could to kind of get things under control, but I told her, I said, you need to get off this property. I feel like no matter how strong you are, it's almost like standing in the ocean. You can't stand still without moving your feet. You're going to get knocked over eventually, no matter how strong, whatever. You can't withstand a barrage of weird spiritual energy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Paranormal Odyssey. Happy Halloween to everyone out there. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm Wayne. As always, I'm joined by my partner in crime, or I believe it's my partner in crime. Tiffany, is that you?
Not today. Not today. Today I am.
Are you a bat? What are you?
Well, I was going for this. I had this really cool idea in my head, and this is what happened to my face. I found spray blood and grease makeup, and just there it went.
Blame it on Mr. Tiffany.
Yes. It's your fault, Mr. Tiffany.
How are you doing tonight, man? Do you have a good spooky night?
Yes. And I have a cool story. We went to I took Carrie out trick-or-treating, and so we went to our old neighborhood, and we hadn't been there to see our neighbors in almost 5 years. And so I can get into that story after we get through everything if you want, or I can tell you now. You just let me know.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get through all of our promotional stuff, and then we'll jump into that story.
Okay.
Guys, if y'all don't mind, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Certainly would appreciate it. Tell your family, friends, everybody. Share the show around. Help us to continue heading in the right direction.
And if you have an encounter that you would like to share, you can reach out to both of us, Wayne and Tiffany, at paranormalworldproductions.com. We would love to hear your tale.
Yeah. Also, guys, want to ask everyone, head over to paranormalworldproductions.com. Check out the website. Show some love to all of the other shows in the studio, including our brand new That Bigfoot podcast. If you have not checked that one out, I would appreciate it if you would. And just go check them all out and pick up some merch and all that good stuff over at paranormalworldproductions.com.
Okay, so you get us tonight, and we don't have a guest, but if you want to ask us a question, absolutely, you can do that. Just put it in capital letters.
All right, guys, head over. Everybody's on Facebook. So since you're on Facebook, you would like to become a member of Manimal Research, I'd love to have you. It's the organization that I founded back in 2019. Getting out in the woods, looking for the big hairy man himself. We would love to have you. If you are not a member, come over there and see what we are all about. Animal Research on Facebook.
And if you would go to reaperapparelco.com, again, any purchase made using the promo code Paranormal Odyssey, you will receive 10% off. So go over there and help out Reaper Dan. We'd appreciate it.
All right. As Tiffany kind of alluded to, we don't have a guest tonight. This is our Halloween special. We thought that we would just hang out with you guys tonight and just share some videos and talk and share some stories and stuff. And Tiffany, you want to get us started with that? You were talking about something cool that happened. What happened?
Yes. We lived in the neighborhood before this one for 18 years. And my babies were babies, like baby babies. My middle daughter celebrated her first birthday there, and she's 23 now. So our neighbor just kind of opened the door and just stared at us because she hadn't seen Carrie since she was 9, and Carrie just turned 14. So, but once we were in there and, we had reacclimated everything and this is what's happened, blah, blah, blah. I'm sitting with her at the dining room table, and she was like, well, I was talking to her about, my book and the sequel and all that. And she said, well, I always thought that we should have written a book about the house that we grew up in. And I said, really, why's that? And she said, because it was haunted. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I was like, tell me about that. And to talk to her, and I have known her for years and years and years and I've never known any of this. So it's her, and she has her other siblings. So the house that they grew up in, she said, was haunted. She said that they would see full body apparitions. She said you could look through a window and see a family of 4 just standing there on the opposite side of the window if you were looking out. But she said it never really gave her that, oh my gosh, I'm scared. She said never, anytime that they saw these apparitions, did it scare them. And she said they would be sitting in a living room. And now this woman is as straight as an arrow as it comes. So she's like, a gargoyle would come down the stairs to the fireplace and then run back up the stairs. And I'm like,
what?
A gargoyle? And I'm like, are you kidding me? And I was like, I would have noped on out of there. And she was like, no. She said, that's the thing. She said, none of them scared us at all. None of, her or her siblings, her parents, nothing. No, she said when they did move into that house, one of her siblings, I can't remember if it was sister or brother, refused to sleep in one of the bedrooms upstairs. And he said, no, I don't want to sleep in here because there's a fire. There's a fire. And he kept saying that. So inevitably, the house did burn down, and the fire started in that bedroom. And she said that, yes. And so she said when they were trying to get out, she said that her dad was holding her, but all the doors were locked and they couldn't get out. And the neighbors were trying to break the windows and pull the doors open to get them out. Nobody could get in or out. And she said, and then, she said, I thought we were all going to die. And she said, and then as soon as she had that thought, the doors unlocked and they were able to get out. But she said when they were standing looking at their house, she said it was like a hand of fire and flames was just hovering over top of that house. She said it's almost like somebody threw a fireball at that house. And I was like, why did you never tell me this story? That's the coolest. I mean, it wasn't the coolest at the time, but could you imagine that?
Oh my God. No, I couldn't.
No.
And who is this to you?
She was our next door neighbor for 18 years. And like I said, she's a teacher. I have no reason to disbelieve anything that she said. And I was like, yeah, you should. She's 62 now. I said, yeah, you should probably write that book. I would get on that.
She should probably come on this show and share some more stuff.
I thought about asking her. I don't know if she would do that or not, but I thought about asking her.
Wow.
that's very, yeah. Like,
That's
what else
creepy as
does she
hell.
have? Yeah, what else does she have hidden in that brain?
I can only imagine, man.
Yeah, because it does. It makes you question what happened with the family that she was seeing through the window. What
She
the
never
heck
did any research or anything?
we didn't go into that because I
Hmm.
mean, there was still candy to be had, and we still had another neighbor to go see. So, we can't. But yeah, I would love to know more about that.
Wow. That's something else,
Yeah,
man. That's crazy.
yeah.
All right. As also as Tiffany mentioned, we are looking for more guests to come on the show, and I am going to put out a call to action to anybody out there that's had a Bigfoot encounter. If you haven't shared it with us just yet, we are going to start going a little more heavy on the Bigfoot stuff. Been getting a lot of requests for that lately. So that's what we're going to try to do. Been getting away from it a little bit, sharing more paranormal investigators and stuff like that. So we'd like to get a little more heavy on the Bigfoot stuff. So I put a couple of posts out on Facebook and a few groups that I'm in. So hopefully a couple people have already reached out to me. But yeah, I just want to mention it here as well. If you've had an encounter with the big hairy guy, Bigfoot or Dogman, and you'd like to come on and share that, I would love to talk to you. Just hit either myself or Tiffany up at Wayne at Paranormal World Productions or Tiffany at Paranormal World Productions.
Yeah, and if you have anything you want to share picture wise or video wise, absolutely, you can email that to us as well.
Yep. And also, if you don't want your face out there, we can absolutely cut your camera off. You don't have to give up your identity. We can change your name, all that good stuff. So if you would rather keep all that a secret, we can definitely help you out there. All right.
Cool.
I think we're just gonna, for the next 45 minutes or so, we'll just watch some videos and some creepy stuff and stop them in between and talk about them a little bit. What do you think?
I think that's great. The
You
end
got
of
any?
season.
That's right. You got any that you want to share before? Because I've got a longer video with several in there, and it's from a YouTube channel that I really like. I subscribe to him. I listen to his podcast as well. It's Sir Spooks. So I'm gonna play. Yeah, I'm gonna play one of his videos, and it's several clips, and we'll talk about them. But yeah, he puts out really cool stuff. I like his channel a lot, so I'm gonna share some of that. But if you have any you want to start out with, we'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah, let me get this. I did find the Dogman video that you had. I think you shared it with me. If you just want to give me 2 seconds for it to work for me, I can get that pulled up. It's this one. If it'll do. My YouTube has not been nice to me today. And it doesn't look like it's going to be any nicer.
What's
it's
it
just
doing?
slow. It's slow. Nope.
The OP of this video seems to show a young man on an afternoon walk in the woods when he realized something big was following him. He claims that it was the dog man. As he turns around to see, the dog man is following close behind. So what do you think? Is this a man in a costume or the elusive dog man? I'm going to leave it up to you, the viewer, to decide. Real or hoax? Leave thoughts and comments. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe on Instagram.
When it gets down on all fours, Wayne, I have to question. Like, It's like it's loping. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is there any way you can play it again?
Yeah, sure.
Play it again.
The OP of this video seems to show a young man on an afternoon walk in the woods when he realized something big was following him. He claims that it was the dog man. As he turns around to see, the dog man is following close behind. So what do you think? Is this a man in a costume or the elusive dog man? I'm going to leave it up to you, the viewer, to decide. Real or hoax? Leave thoughts and comments. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
I get what you're saying there. When it drops down on all fours, the way it's running, I don't know. And that don't really look human to me.
No. And you
Like
could
if
say,
it's a person doing it, it's like a really agile, like younger person, I would think.
yeah, like all the times that I watched that, you could say that, I mean, he could say that that was a dog man, but honestly, have you seen monkeys on all fours? It kind of looks like that.
It's creepy,
So
man. I don't know what to make of that.
it's so creepy. Okay.
God.
This
No,
one,
go ahead.
yeah, this one here, and you kind of have to look close. I mean, it's not hard to see, but this is something that was captured on a doorbell camera, you know, like the Ring cameras. If it'll just give it a second, it's doing its thing.
Back on June 25th, 2023, Reddit user Riley was sent a video from one of his friends that truly baffled him. He decided to post the video to the Ghost subreddit to hopefully find some answers. His friend was home alone late one evening when his doorbell began to ring several times. When he looked at the live video feed on his phone, he was absolutely stunned by what he witnessed.
See, coming up. See, it's coming up to the. It knocks 6 times on that camera. And
Yeah,
then,
didn't we share this one last time?
no, we wanted to, but it wouldn't play.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, okay, I am a very big believer in the fact that there are fairies. And that to me just, again, my opinion.
That's
But
interesting. It's very
Yeah.
interesting. I don't know what it could be. And how is it making the doorbell go off like that?
Right. 6 times. So it's like you can't
There
really say
again, that sound of a doorbell could have been added in later to the
True.
video, and it could just be a big ass moth just acting erratically, and then someone added the sound later.
This
I don't
is
know.
true. It was just very peculiar to me. There are some questions over here for you from Mr. John Berenjot.
Yeah, I saw that one. Hey, John. What's up, buddy? Wayne, do you have any thoughts, ideas, or fantasies about your impending first BFRO expedition? I'm very, very excited about the opportunity that I was just given. I've talked about it a little bit, but let's go ahead and bring it up again because it begins this Sunday. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I'll be on a BFRO expedition. I was invited by Miss Lori Wade, who has been on our show, and she's going to come back on. But yeah, she reached out and offered me the opportunity to come on. And Dr. John Baranchuk there will be presenting at this expedition. So I'll get to hang out with one of my best buds and go on a BFRO expedition. I'll get to see what all of the fuss is about. I've always wanted to go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the money thing has always been an issue with me. I don't really want to get into it because it does take money to run a business, and the BFRO is a business. It is. We all use it. No, everyone has their opinion about Matt Moneymaker and the BFRO, but I've said it a million times. It's probably the most useful key to researchers out there. I mean, whenever I'm going into a new area or thinking about going into an area to investigate, the first thing I do is pull up the BFRO in the county that I'm going to be going into and see what kind of reports are there, or if any. So it's useful. I mean, we all of us researchers get use out of it. And, so you can't fault them for charging for these things. But I'm just a tightwad, I guess, and never really wanted to pay, what the money that it takes. But I was offered to come out there and do it, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I've talked to John and some other BFRO members, including Lori Wade. I got a little bit of an idea of what's going on or what to expect. If we have cell service where we're going, I don't know if we will or not, but I've been given permission to do a live from there.
Amazing.
Lori got it cleared with Matt Moneymaker. He okayed it. And also got it cleared with the forestry people, the rangers or whatever. She asked for their permission, and they okayed it as well. I just can't give a location. I have to protect that. So I can't say where we're going to be. It'll be in the state of Tennessee. I can tell you that. That's all I can say. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I really, really hope that we got some service there, because I would love to jump on here and share it with you guys.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Also, and I can't see the name from my side, but it comes up as Facebook.
That's Leila McMichael. She sent me. You did just send me the video, ma'am. Unfortunately, I don't. There's probably a way to do it, but I don't know how to share the video on here. I mean, I could probably send it if Tiffany. I could send it to you, and you could try to get it on. But I'll definitely watch it, and it's something that we might share. But
yeah, we can get it. Yeah, we can get it on, because once we figure it out, we can get it up on there, and we can absolutely just play it.
Yeah, but unfortunately, right now, I don't think I have the ability to play it. But I will watch it, and thank you very much for sending that in.
Yes.
John's asking about the what?
I was going to say, especially since it was recent, as of yesterday.
What?
The video.
Oh, that video. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it. It's got me intrigued.
I want to see it too.
But John also asked, when do you have any findings to report from your recent expedition? Unfortunately, that last minute got canceled. Buddy Kevin, we were going out for his birthday, actually, and he had something come up and wasn't able to go. So that was a last minute cancellation. I'm sad to report.
Yes, bummer.
You got anything else you want to share, Tiff?
Yeah, I found these pranks. I love watching it happen to other people, but just not me. Let me find it. No, it's not that one. I didn't click on that one. I clicked on this one. Now, I'm not sure about the language, so.
Nah, we're big people.
And ask them when they can actually see it. All right?
Oh, shit!
You stupid idiot.
I just
Up behind.
I am divulging this.
Max!
Funny stuff. I do love those.
Yeah.
They're funny. Oh, where are you at? There you are. Yep, I do love those. Those make me laugh. And I would love to do like the second one where they're in a kitchen and she's like the grunge character. I would love to do that to somebody, but so help me God if somebody did that to me.
It would not be good.
It would not go over well.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, that was all I had.
Okay, I'm gonna play a little bit from Stir Spooks. There's the name of the podcast escapes me, but it's one that I listen to quite regularly. But I really like this channel. Yeah, we're just gonna play a couple of these, and we'll talk about them in between.
Cool.
The following video comes to us from a Reddit user who posted the clip online, saying that the footage was filmed in York, a place in which he says is historically haunted. Let's take a look at the video and see what he's talking about.
Holy shit.
The video in question shows a bicycle seemingly being ridden around on the sidewalk without anybody actually on it. The bicycle continuously moves around until it randomly falls over onto its side before the video ultimately cuts out. Now, it's not specified whether or not there was a ton of wind or anything that day, but even if there was wind, that wouldn't cause the bicycle to be moving around in the way that it did. So what could have been going on here? It's difficult to say for sure, since we lack a bit of context. Do you think that there was a paranormal entity riding this bike around? Was this actually just the wind, or was it achieved with the help of visual effects? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below.
That's creepy.
It is creepy because, I mean, the pedals aren't even moving.
This is a video that sadly doesn't have a whole lot of context given to it, but it is nevertheless one of the creepier videos that I have seen in a while. In the footage, we watch as a man traverses his way through a snowy forest in the middle of the night, all by himself. Now obviously the first mistake this man made was traveling around here at night by himself. He should have brought someone along with him in case something were to happen, which of course it does. The man spends the first few seconds of the video audibly panicking about something that we cannot see. But just going off of what he says, it sounds terrifying. Take a look.
Something coming down, man. I got something screaming down there. I don't know what this is, man. Something screaming down there, man. Hello? Where are you?
Like,
Show yourself right now!
No.
Something big moving in there, man. Something real big, guys.
oh, did I shine?
Yeah.
What the? Shit, man.
At one point in the video, if you look carefully, you can see some eyes staring out at the uploader from the distance, which just makes this already creepy video 10 times creepier. Many people have suspected that this man managed to have an encounter with a Wendigo that day. Wendigo is a mythological creature or evil spirit originating from the folklore of Plains and Great Lakes nations as well as some First Nations. It is based in and around the East Coast forests of Canada. The Great Plains region of the United States and the Great Lakes region of the United States and Canada, grouped in modern ethnology as speakers of Algonquin family languages. The Wendigo is often said to be a malevolent spirit, sometimes depicted as a creature with human-like characteristics, which possesses human beings. The Wendigo is said to invoke feelings of insatiable greed or hunger, the desire to cannibalize other humans, and the propensity to commit murder in those that fall under its influence. What do you guys think? Do you think this TikTok user managed to actually have an encounter with a real Wendigo, or was it something much less sinister? Whatever it actually is, we can all hope and pray that it's the latter.
I call bullshit. I think
That's-
that he was acting and not doing a very good job of acting. It didn't sound very convincing to me, and it sounded like a recording, like those screams and stuff was.
So you think you know Wix? Do you really?
That's creepy. Like, that yell, whatever that was.
First up, we've got Shake Video Man.
Yeah.
This TikTok user recorded the video that you're about to watch on October 10th, 2020 at 10:10. The video in question shows the uploader recording outside his car window as the driver passes by various different buildings. The man filming the video can be heard being audibly freaked out about what he's looking at, but for a long while we cannot see what it is. But if you look closely here, you can sort of make it out.
I can see it clear with my eyes, but I can't see it on the freaking camera. It looks like a man walking, don't it? I see
Ooh, what is that?
Bro, that looks like somebody walking.
It looks like someone walking.
I see
Ooh, what is that?
Bro, that looks like somebody walking.
It looks like someone walking. It looks like someone walking.
Bro,
it looks like someone's walking.
Is that a person running around in the sky? It sure looks like it, and that's exactly what the man filming the video thought it looked like as well. But surely that can't be, right?
What the?
The uploader said that he initially thought it was just an extremely weird-looking helicopter, but the longer he looked at it, he realized that it certainly wasn't any kind of helicopter. So it begs the question, what exactly did this TikToker manage to capture on camera that night? Is this proof that humanoids exist? It's quite a fascinating video to say the least.
What the hell was that? I mean,
It really
the
did look like
definition.
someone.
Yeah, I mean, the definition wasn't that great on here. It was too far away, but that's kind of what it looked like.
It did. It
I've
totally looked
never
like
heard
someone
of
walked.
that.
Mm-mm.
Damn it.
Not at
Let's
all.
keep going.
A Reddit user says that he was simply trying to take some nice photographs inside of a field on a cold autumn day. All was going well. The man took the photos and proceeded to go on with the rest of his day. However, it wasn't until later on when he actually stopped to look through the photos and truly analyze them that he realized that he may have taken a genuinely terrifying picture. Look at this.
No.
Sounds like a person, yeah.
Not pareidolia.
Among the
doesn't look like
normal-looking photos, one of them stands out immensely. In it, what appears to be an extraordinarily tiny person can be seen walking across the field in a strange manner. The uploader also states that he has no idea who or what this could possibly be. but agrees that it definitely looks to be some sort of tiny person. It is quite an eerie photograph. Next time this Reddit user goes outside to do a mini photo shoot, he certainly is going to be on edge.
Now, was there more than one image?
I just saw that one, but it
Was
looked
there
like
a
a
couple?
person. Yeah, it looked like. Well, I think it was just that one. It was almost like it just kept centering in on that one. It didn't look like anything creepy though.
Yeah, if it was just the one, that could have been a stick sticking up out of the ground. I mean, it could have been anything. But if he managed to get a couple and it was like it was taking steps, then that could have been weird. But if it was just the one picture, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, to me it looked like it was the same picture, just like different, zooming in and zooming out.
This next video is quite mysterious in origin. Nobody really knows what was going on inside of the uploader's house before this video was filmed. But it definitely seems as though the house is haunted by something. Throughout the video, we see the uploader slowly zooming in on something in the distance. For the first little while, we can't really get a good look as to what exactly it is. What we do know, however, is that it seems to be hiding underneath someone's bed. Take a look.
Bruja real se convierte en gato.
Hay algo allá afuera que estamos viéndolo. ¿Quién eres? Tú no eres un gato. ¿Qué pasó? ¡Ay, qué es eso! Vete de aquí, ¿quién eres? ¿Qué es eso?
What is that?
I don't know.
¿Quién eres? Te estoy grabando. ¿Quién eres? ¿Por qué estás aquí en mi casa? ¿Tú no eres un gato? Tú no eres un gato. Te ordeno que te vayas de mi casa. ¡Ay! No manches. No manches. ¿Qué es eso, Regina? Se abrió la puerta. Se abrió la puerta.
Apparently, this is none other than a witch, who seems to be mimicking a cat, probably trying to lure the homeowners into a false sense of security. She probably wants them to come closer and then when the moment is right, do something unspeakable to them. It's amazing just how calm and collected this videographer was while this whole incident was going on, because I know for sure that most people would not have been able to keep their composure in such a circumstance, and for good reason. Let's just hope that, witch or not, this uploader looked into moving out of that house immediately after this video was filmed. A YouTuber named Leo Tree posted the following video to his channel all the way back on May 15th, 2008. It may be quite a pixelated video, but it's heart-poundingly scary nonetheless. The footage in question shows a group of men wandering around a cave and filming their findings. When they first enter the cave at around the 25-second mark, nothing of note happens and it stays that way for a little while. The cave itself is quite eerie, but that's it. However, things start to change near the 2.5-minute mark, when the group of friends begin to hear some strange noises followed by something genuinely unthinkable. Have a listen and have a look.
Oddio, raga, pure voi, quando entrai in grotta, non si sa, tanti posti belli che ci stanno, non c'è.
Avanti, così li picco meglio.
Alessio?
No, non fa cogliere.
Pareva. Cioè, raga, però non se ne incazzo.
Stanno piazzate in mezzo.
Raga, porco dici.
No, lo dico io, sto. Fa una certa pressione.
Sì, infatti, ma poi...
Lugubre. È un po'? Lugubre. Lugubre. Occhio, perché ci ha buttato dentro. Porco Dio, questo suono!
No, no, aspetta.
Cazzo, guarda!
Ma che cazzo?
No, porco Dio, devo gridare, oh. Aspetta. Raga, ma porco Dio. Oh! Oh cazzo, porca troia! Ma che Oh cazzo, porca troia!
That's a little creepy.
First, the men hear some truly scary noises coming from somewhere nearby. But before they get a proper chance to dart their way out of there, a ghostly face can be seen.
Yeah.
It's then that the men do everything in their power to get out of the cave. The video then abruptly ends, meaning that we do not really know what happened to the men after the video ended.
Why you don't go in
Let's
caves?
just hope that these men are holding up okay all these years later, and are not still being haunted by this strange ghost.
There's more than just bats in there.
In caves. Right. That's just it. What we got?
A woman named Laura Combs posted this video to her TikTok account where she writes a description that gives a little bit of context, stating, quote, "I woke up to my dogs jumping on me to see outside," end quote. Confused, Laura then decided to pull out her cell phone to start recording because something that she heard was genuinely starting to freak her out. Take a listen for yourself.
No way. Oh, she's gonna look out the window.
Luna, come here. Sit. Come here.
She's got a bigger set than me, man.
Yep. Unless she knows what's going on.
Can't see.
What?
I didn't see anything.
After the third knock is when Laura said she got incredibly scared, and who can blame her? It's definitely quite odd that all of these knocking noises were heard, and yet nobody was there. Who could possibly have been knocking? Nobody knows. And to make things worse, at the end of the video, a voice can be heard that truly startled Laura. Laura says that she is currently in contact with somebody to come and bless the house and surrounding area. Let's just all hope that does enough to ward off whatever strange visitor she's getting.
Now what the fuck is that?
A man on TikTok known as Win McPix posted the following video to his account in which he strongly advises his viewers that they should never answer to knocking noises. Let's show you exactly why.
So I don't know if you're going to see what I'm seeing, but this is on repeat. This happens over and over, and then the knocking happens. The knocking, there it is, and it just goes and goes until you tell it to stop. Can you stop, please? It's just right there.
The knocking noises that Win McPix are hearing get increasingly louder by the second, causing him to ask the potential spirit to please stop. Of course, this doesn't work. But it's this part of the video that's scariest.
That's new. Okay. Whatever you are, you gotta go. And that's... Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Goodbye.
Is Win McPix
Just a
dealing with
heck yeah.
some sort of shadow person? It's entirely possible based on the video we just watched, and it seems as if a lot of other commenters think so as well. However, there's also the possibility that this was just a visual effect. What do you think he's dealing with? Be sure to let me know your theories in the comment section down below. This next video was posted to the wildly popular UFO subreddit by a user known as InkMajor530, and it has been the topic of discussion online for the past 2 weeks now. In the description of the post, Ink Major provides us with a nice write-up that gives us all some much-needed context. They write, quote, "On the evening of September 2nd, 2023, my friend and her husband witnessed 2 illuminated objects moving quickly throughout the sky. They said the first one moved so fast they couldn't get their phone out in time, but they were able to catch the second one.
It's turning around.
Drone, maybe?
My initial thought was perhaps they were racing drones as a buzzing can be heard in the background, but after talking with them in greater detail about what they witnessed, they said the objects were silent and that the noise was from the neighbor's kid riding his dirt bike. The noise doesn't match up with the speed or thrust of the object, so perhaps it could be something else. If anybody can enhance or do an analysis, it would be welcomed. Object appears to be at least 400 plus feet above, and both illuminated a radiant white to a very light blue." End quote.
That's kind of like what Brian talked
A
about.
lot of people in the comment section are absolutely fascinated by the video footage, with many believing that the footage is 100% authentic and shows a legitimate UFO. Do you believe that this video is authentic or not? Be sure to tell me your answer and why in the comments below.
I don't think there's enough there. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, to really pinpoint it and say. Now on the shadow figure, he said it happened repeatedly, right? So it does this, it walks right there all the time, which would mean it would almost be residual, right? But then you have the knocking, and when approached, it escalates, which would make it an intelligent, and then shut the door. But I would think with the, pacing back and forth, and he said it does it all the time, that would be residual. But I mean, is there 2? Is he doubly screwed?
That shadow was intriguing to me. It didn't look like it belonged there.
Yeah.
But as far as the UFO one we just watched, I lean toward drone myself.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
A YouTuber named Ghost on Trend uploaded a shorts video to his channel in which he wanders around a haunted graveyard in the middle of the night, which just sounds like a bad idea. But alas, he goes ahead and conducts the investigation anyway. At one point in the video, he can be heard talking to the spirit out loud, and then a few seconds later, this happens.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah. Thanks for that. So, you willing to talk to us then? Communicate.
Oh.
Out of nowhere, a ghost can be seen slowly wandering by the camera in the distance before it ultimately disappears without a trace, much to the shock and awe of everyone. This is definitely one of the most simplistic yet goosebump-inducing videos that I've seen in quite some time.
Those are the videos
Do you
I
think
like
that this
to see.
video shows a legitimate
Yes.
spirit wandering around a graveyard? Let me know.
Those are the videos that I like to watch, like graveyard, or where you actually see something that looks to be upright and moving that doesn't look right.
It doesn't fit.
I mean, Could it have been faked? I'm sure, but that one seems more credible to me for some reason.
Right. Yeah, because I mean they're not all fake. They all can't be fake.
Right. Right.
A YouTuber known as The Fam posted this shorts video to their channel claiming that they managed to capture footage of the scariest ghost ever, which is quite the bold claim. The uploader is shown to be outside wandering around in the middle of the night, seemingly doing some sort of investigation for his viewers. All is going well until out of nowhere, this happens.
Hear a noise. Where's the freaking mace? What the hell is that? What the? Hear a noise. Where's the freaking mace? What the hell is that? What the?
The uploader then plays the footage one more time, but instead of playing the actual video clip itself, he put the SD card back into his camera because he says that when he just watched the clip, he couldn't see anything, but when he watched it on his actual camera, it's a different story.
All right, guys, I'm going to play that back for you again. Wait till you see what's coming. What the heck is that?
No, thank you.
The video itself is definitely quite unsettling, but it does beg the question, why is the entity on the SD card video but not on the transferred video? It's quite strange, to say the least. Is this footage fake, or is there actually ghosts wandering around that this YouTuber was freaked out over? Be sure to let me know your opinion in the comments.
Holy shit. Where's the head? Where is dude's
Oh,
head?
it's just trucking it. It's just trucking it down, boy. Like Michael.
Oh my god,
that was creepy.
bro. Oh shit.
That was creepy.
That was creepy as hell. I mean, it didn't even look like it had a head, and it was just steady creeping up on him. Kind of want to play it again.
Play it again.
Let's back it up. Let's back it up. Okay.
Where's the freaking mace? What the hell is that? What the?
The uploader then plays the footage one more time, but instead of playing the actual video clip itself, he put the SD card back into his camera because he says that when he just watched the clip, he couldn't see anything, but when he watched it on his actual camera, it's a different story.
All right, guys, I'm going to play that back for you again. Wait till you see what's coming. What the heck is that?
The video itself is definitely quite unsettling, but it does beg the question, why is the entity on the SD card video but not on the transferred video? It's quite strange, to say the least. Is this footage faked, or is there actually ghosts wandering around that this YouTuber was freaked out over? Be sure to let me know your opinion in the comments.
Doesn't it kind of look like it's running in slow motion?
Yes. It's got that jerky.
And where's
movement.
dude's head?
Yeah, there's no head. It's just shoulders.
That's the creepiest one. That's the creepiest one we've seen. Oh my lord. All right. Let's go again.
On February 16th, 2007, a YouTube channel by the name of Strabambolo posted this eerie footage online, which showcases one of the most bafflingly bizarre and unsettling UFO cases of all time. Have a look.
What?
Oh, that's close.
Where'd he go?
They just
I don't
vanished.
know.
This
man.
footage has been around for some time. It was released in the US by researcher Paola Harris at the 36th Annual International MUFON Symposium in Denver, Colorado in 2005. Paola lives in Italy and was given a fourth-generation copy by an anonymous source who told her the video was recorded in Aviano, Italy, near the infamous Aviano Air Base, center of a UFO controversy. According to Paola Harris, the original videographer remains unknown and the object seems to be terrestrial in origin, more probably some kind of military prototype remote-controlled. The feature in which the disc disappears at the end raises questions for the Italian researchers, and Paola thinks the military may be involved. Paola Harris mentioned that this was clearly a flight test, since the videographer was in position, focusing the camera where the disc appears initially. The object is not CGI. The footage was analyzed in Boulder, Colorado, and they concluded this was a physical object, most probably remote-controlled prototype. The case still remains inconclusive. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
Some kind of a remote controlled something.
And it just vanished.
Yeah.
This video by YouTuber Chasing the Darkness is one that is definitely going to make it difficult for you to sleep peacefully at night, as he explores an extremely creepy old abandoned house.
Oh God, look at that.
The first 17 minutes of the video is him showing his old encounter, which I featured in a video back in the day, where he came face to face with an alleged cultist. Then, later on, he shows his new investigation at the same location, and things get crazy. As he's making his way outside, all appears to be quite calm. That all changes, however, when he bumps into this.
Oh my God, look.
Yo.
It's little statues. It's like the demonic statues. I can see better. This is like, oh my God, yo. If you guys know anything about this, let me know.
Despite this terrifying encounter, the uploader nevertheless continues to press forward and continue onward with his journey, which was probably a mistake, as just a few minutes later he gets yet another scare.
Oh, yeah. What was that?
I don't know.
At this point, most people would be quite freaked out and would be hurrying to leave. I mean, after all, he did just see some strange person/figure walking up the stairs, wearing what looks to be a plague doctor mask. But I guess this YouTuber was just feeling super brave. Just a few minutes later though, and this happens.
Oh, no. What the hell? Oh my God.
What?
I'm gonna go this out. I don't know if you see it, but I hear somebody up there. he's probably looking for something. Oh, look right there. No way. He's going to peek. I don't think he saw me. Oh, he's peeking now. Nah, chill, bro. That's not human, bro. That is not human. It's like a bird face.
Oh, wow.
Yo, what he's doing? Dude, that's a... No fucking way.
Chasing the Darkness is a YouTuber that is very well known for his videos of him exploring creepy abandoned places. But it's likely that he won't ever want to return to this place ever again, and it's hard to blame him.
Oh my God.
No, thank you.
Yeah, that was
I still say the second one is hands down the creepiest. The one with the no head.
man. Those are some pretty good ones for Halloween.
For sure.
Oh wow. All right. I think these shows are fun.
I do too. I like watching videos.
Yeah. The audience wasn't too big tonight. Yeah, the audience wasn't too big tonight, but it's Halloween night. People are busy. But we did want to get on here and at least do something. So those of you that watch, we appreciate it. Those of you that will catch it later, thank you very, very much. Before we get out of here, you got anything you want to talk about, Tiff?
Yeah, I'm gonna hope that this comes off my face because me and Mr. Tiffany have parent teacher conferences first thing in the morning. So yeah, we'll just hope that I don't go in there. I mean, I at least won't have the bats on my head, but hopefully they'll understand.
Why am I secretly hoping that it don't come off?
Oh God. I don't
You look
know,
like
because,
you like a Kiss member. Isn't that like the makeup Kiss wears?
I thought about that, like some Gene Simmons and the
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, see, I didn't even
Just
mean
do
to do
that.
it, but I used to listen to Kiss all the time. So yep. That's funny.
Well, let me know if it comes off.
Oh,
Fingers
I'll send you
crossed.
please.
All
You and
right.
Zach would just totally get a kick out of that. Oh my gosh. I never hear the end of it.
All right. Then go in here and get this little demon ready for bed. I know she's not in bed yet. Say your
All right.
goodbyes, Tiffany.
Bye, you guys. Thanks for coming in. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, guys. I hope everyone out there is safe. And watch out for your little ones. Let them eat their candy and tuck them in. Be good to them. Y'all be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.